You hear all these terms all the time: over the top, stuck, open, closed. Well, there's one that has been a real problem, and people aren't talking about it, and we need to. It's called the reverse pivot, and we got to solve it because it is taking distance and it's putting it in reverse. By the way, don't forget to tell everybody what we got going on over here. Make sure you like and subscribe. So the reverse pivot, what does it look like? I almost hate showing you because I hate it so much, and I used to do this in my golf swing. The reverse pivot is when your weight reverses what it should do. It's the opposite. So you're going down like this with your weight, and you're sort of loading weight into your lead leg, and then when you come through, you're moving your weight back to your trail leg. And what it does is it steals speed from the driver. Imagine that the driver's moving through it, and I'm going to just use simple numbers. This is moving at 10 miles an hour this way, but my body is moving at 2 miles an hour this way. So I got this thing going 2 miles an hour. This thing's going 10 miles an hour that way. This thing's going 2 miles an hour that way. I got 8 miles an hour. But if I take my body and I take the same 10 miles an hour and I go like this, but instead of going 2 miles an hour this way, I go 2 miles an hour this way. Now all of a sudden I got 12 miles an hour. That's a 4 mile an hour difference. And it's easy to solve. Okay? So let me show you the reverse. And by the way, I hate doing this. Okay, just so you know, like this hurts me emotionally to do this. But here we go. So reverse pivot. You sit on that lead leg like this, and you get in here like this, and then you spring back like that. So here we go. So I swung that about as fast as I could swing that. I'm not kidding you. Maybe had 2 or 3 more miles an hour of clubhead speed in that one. By the way, I don't like where we ended up there. That clubhead speed was at 93 miles an hour. Okay, now I want this thing to get closer to 100, maybe 103 miles an hour. And what I want to do is I want to feel like I'm loading my trail leg and then loading the lead leg in the downswing. I don't want to go the opposite. I don't want to have these reversed. I don't want to get to my front leg first. I want to get to my front leg second. Okay? So, a couple little different things that you can do to assist you with this. First, what I like to do, believe it or not, is just take my lead heel and lift it up into the air that way. So I lift it up into the air this way, and all of a sudden the heel's up off the ground, and now swing back and keep that heel up in the air. Now, it'll feel like you're shifting, and for somebody that's reverse weight shifting, that feel of shifting back there, you might not even be moving back there, but you're not moving forward. So by staying in here and not going forward, it feels like you're shifting back. So you're going to lift the heel up, start with it up, and then go. Now, that one there, because I was back there, I was able to swing the club a little bit faster. So come on up here. And what you're going to see is that one there got to 99 miles an hour of clubhead speed. Now, I didn't think about my shift into the forward leg. I was just simply loading the trail leg. And all of a sudden, when I do that, I create potential clubhead speed. Now what I have to do is I have to be able to get that weight to go forward, okay? So, because I do want some forward movement, I want to load that lead leg. So I want some forward movement. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the heel on the ground, but I'm going to feel like I'm going to load that. So I'm going to lighten this lead leg in the backswing, and then I'm going to feel like I'm moving forward. Okay, now that was quite good and really simple, and I didn't go at this hard, but all of a sudden I got this thing up to 100. And by the way, my ball speed went up because I hit it in the center of the club face. So now all of a sudden I got some pretty good distance, 270, 149 on the ball speed, 100 miles an hour on the clubhead speed, and I think I still have more than that. Okay, by the way, look at that shot, Gibbsy. Pull that thing full and see what that looks like. Yeah, there you go. And look at that. Just a nice little butter cut. Started it down the center, and then she moved over to the right. I love that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some clubhead speed. I'm going to feel the same thing. And what I want to do is I want to feel a light lead leg in the backswing, light, and then a very light trail leg in the downswing and the through swing, and see if I can't move this thing just a little bit faster, okay? Goal is going to be 103. If I can get this thing to 103, I'm going to be thrilled. If it goes north of that, we're going to have a party. Things are going to fall out of the sky. It's going to be kind of entertaining. You want to hang around for that. All right, let's see what we get. Lighten that lead leg, and then lighten the trail leg. There you go. There's a really good shot. Okay, now look at these. Ah, yes! 103, baby. Look at this. 103. I got it, and I got it in the center of the club face. Ball speed goes up to 153. And now all of a sudden the ball carries out to 260. It goes 275. Greg, we got to light this place up. We got a lot of things going on. Let's get some confetti and stuff. Horns. Who's got horns? Anybody got any horns? You want to get out of the reverse weight shift. Let's get over here. Let's call it a reverse pivot. We want to get out of that. What does it look like? It looks like the lead shoulder going down, so elevator down, then trail shoulder down. And all of a sudden, it's a seesaw. This side goes down, then this side goes down. That is not what you want, and you don't want that with the big dog. You don't want that with the driver. You want this lead leg to get light, load that trail leg, and then move through, load that lead leg, and I'm telling you, there is club head speed, there is distance, there is joy in your future when you pull the big dog out and let it eat. To improve all parts of your game, subscribe to my channel and click the link below.